What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Demetres here with Exp Realty, and in this video I'm going to break down everything you need to know about Exp in less than 15 minutes. I've seen a lot of these Exp Explain videos on YouTube. Some are good, some are not so great, some are missing information, and some are just really, full of fluff. And I'm going to try to be as direct and concise and to the point so that you can take home the main things that you need to know on whether this is something that you're interested in or not. Also, later on in the video, I'm going to go over all the additional value that our group, the Exp Wolfpack, offers its agents in terms of training, resources, and mentorship for absolutely free. And if anybody has any questions about anything I'm talking about in the video or wants to book a one-on-one call with myself about joining our group, you can book a call using the Calendly link in the description below. Feel free to shoot me an email with any questions or shoot me a DM on Instagram. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. All right, guys, let's get into it. You can start the timer now. So there's no doubt that Exp has been making waves when it comes to the real estate industry. Everybody's kind of talking about it. And right now, as it currently stands, we just surpassed 80,000 agents worldwide. We're broken into 21 different countries. And the projections for our company's growth is they're expecting over 200,000 to 300,000 agents worldwide and many more countries in the next coming years. So that begs to ask the question, why are agents gravitating towards this new brokerage model? And I would say the biggest reason why is the compensation structure. Okay, you get paid differently for doing the exact same thing that you would do at any other brokerage. And I've looked at all these other brokerage models, and I can honestly say that this is the most entrepreneurial approach to being a real estate agent that's out there. It allows multiple streams of income and the potential for passive income and a potential exit strategy if you exercise all the income streams. So what does this look like? Obviously, at a traditional brokerage, you have one income stream, which is your commission sales. At Exp, you have three. Now, when you join, obviously your biggest income stream and probably your priority will be commissions, at least to begin with. And then your other income streams are the stock equity options and then the revenue share, which I'll get into in a little bit. But let's chat about the commissions real quick first. So when you join Exp, you will be on an 80-20 commission split with a $16,000 cap. So for those of you who don't know how caps work, basically once you do enough deals where your 20% that you're giving away in your split has accumulated to $16,000 for the year, at that point you're a capping agent, and then you go on a 100-0 split with Exp where you keep the entire commission. Okay, this is the same for the United States, 80-20 split, $16,000 caps. I have the fees listed below, and if anybody wants these slides to just reference after, you can hit me up in the comment section below and I can get them over to you. But moving on from the commissions, because they're pretty straightforward, let's get into the equity opportunities. Now, when we talk equity opportunities, we're talking about stocks and ownership, and it's super funny because agents are always harping on their clients that, hey, you should buy a house instead of renting it, yet every agent rents their business off of their traditional brokerage by paying, the brick and mortar office, paying the franchise fees and all the associated costs that come with the traditional brokerage and getting no equity or ownership in that brokerage. Well, at Exp, you have the opportunity to actually earn equity ownership in the fastest growing brokerage in the entire world by doing exactly what you would do at any other brokerage. So what does this look like? There is 5 different ways that you can earn stock in the company. So like I said earlier, you're on an 80-20 split with a $16,000 cap. Keep that in mind. When you do your first transaction in any calendar year with the company, they are going to reward you $200 in company stock for free. Okay. When you hit your cap, so basically once your split has accumulated to $16,000 for the year and you're a capping agent, they're going to give you $400 in company stock for free. If you sponsor an agent and you introduce them to Exp, they sign up, name you as their sponsor, and they do a deal, Exp is going to bonus you an additional $400 in company stock, again, for free. Now, the Icon Agent Program, this is a big reason why I joined, and other top agents are coming to the company. And they are basically, Exp is basically challenging top producing agents to do more deals. And if they hit a certain threshold, they will reward them with company stock. So what this looks like is if you do an additional 20 transactions after you hit your cap, or do $500,000 in gross commission sales for the year, whichever comes first, Exp will reward you the $16,000 that you've given to them in splits back in the form of company stock, which basically at that point makes this a flat fee, and some even refer to it as a flat fee plus shop if the stock goes up. what this has done for agents in the past is when they introduced this in 2015, stocks were trading at 20 to 30 cents per share. So agents who got in 2015, 2016, 2017 at 20, 30 cents a share, picking up $16,000 every single year, now the stock is trading at $20 to $30 a share. And we've had multiple agents cash out over multiple seven figures just in their equity account from doing the exact same thing that they would do at any other brokerage. Now, obviously, I'm not allowed to talk on, the projections of stock and stock prices, but if we find ourselves as the company grows in agent count and breaks into more countries, if we find ourselves in a situation where the stock is worth much more, this $16,000 could be worth much more money in the future. And at that point, you would be at a flat fee plus shop if you can hit this threshold, which is amazing. And many agents in our group have been able to do. Now, the agent equity program, this is the last way you can make stock in the company. And this is optional. Okay. You can opt in and you can opt out of this as you so choose by a simple email to the office. But basically, you can choose to put aside 5% of your commissions automatically towards company stock at a 10% discount. So EXP is basically going to be selling you discounted stock. Okay. So those are the powerful equity opportunities. Now let's get into the revenue share. So I want to start this off by saying that at a typical traditional brokerage, the broker owner is in charge of going out and, attracting agents to their business because that's their business model. The more agents they have, the more splits they take, the more fees they charge, the more money they make. At EXP, we're a cloud-based brokerage. We're one massive brokerage, whether you're at EXP in Vancouver, Toronto, Sydney, Australia, Los Angeles, California, it doesn't matter. We all work at the same office and there's no brokers going out trying to attract to their franchise because we are one massive company. So the agents are actually the ones who grow the company through agent to agent interaction. And since we are also the primary shareholders, it's an agent owned, agent grown company, and we get compensated for growing the company and helping agents into joining. So what this looks like is, let's say you join EXP, you would be at the top of this. Now, let's say you have a natural conversation with your agent friend, John, who maybe just got his license or maybe he's experienced and he just sees that you're, having a good experience over at EXP. He joins, names you as his sponsor. He would go on your first tier. Now, John is on an 80-20 commission split with a $16,000 cap. Let's say for numbers' sake, he does a $10,000 commission. Okay, 80%, 8,000 is going to go to John. 20%, 2,000 is going to go to EXP. Out of EXP's 2,000, not John's, out of EXP's company dollar, you are going to get compensated 3.5% of the entire commission, which in this case would be $350. That is going to continue to happen as long as John is paying down his split. Once John has capped, then he goes on a 100-0 split. He's no longer paying EXP. And since EXP is the one compensating you through the revenue share, you no longer receive rev share until next year when John's cap resets, and then you get compensated all over again. So you'll get compensated every single year that an agent you sponsor is at the company and doing deals. Now, the power of this is if, let's say, John introduces a company to his agent friend, Stacy. Stacy's on an 80-20 split. Let's say she does a $10,000 deal. 8,000 goes to Stacy, 2,000 goes to EXP. Out of EXP's 2,000, John is going to get compensated 3.5%, $350 because Stacy is on his first tier. And you are going to get 3.8% plus 0.2% as long as you have the right amount of qualifying agents. And that is going to be 4% total, $400 because Stacy is on your second tier. And this goes 7 tiers deep. So as you can imagine, this can get quite powerful and build you a large residual income. And just to look at a quick case study here of what this would actually look like in a practical scenario, let's say you introduce the company to 5 agents and then they each introduce the company to 5 other agents. And let's say everybody was capping. That would accumulate to $94,000 of passive income per year, which is, massive when it comes to building passive income. I know I got in here to build a real estate portfolio where my rentals build me passive income, but I've been able to build a larger passive income stream quicker using the revenue share and not have all the upfront costs and liabilities that come with other traditional passive income streams. Now, things to note also about this is that it is willable. So if anything happens to you, your loved ones would have 18 months to get their license and they can hang their license with EXP and they can inherit your revenue share. So if let's say you get this up to a comfortable amount, let's say $20,000 per month, and something happens, you can leave your loved ones with a growing business rather than just the assets that you have at the time. And then the other thing is there's no production requirements for this. Unlike some of the other brokerages that are trying to kind of mimic this, there are no production requirements. So let's say you get this to a comfortable amount, say $50,000 per month, $100,000 per month, and you don't want to transact anymore. You do not need to do any deals to keep your revenue share. As long as you maintain an active license with EXP and you pay your yearly dues with your local board, you will keep your revenue share, which is massive. You know, so many agents are looking for exit strategies from the business, or maybe they just want to build that passive residual income so they can move on to other business ventures, or maybe they want to keep transacting and just make some more money on the back end. So it gives you so many different options. And like I said, getting compensated differently for doing the exact same thing you would do at any other brokerage. And I will say that there's a really interesting dynamic here in the fact that, you know, everybody at EXP has a vested interest in everybody else doing well. So at a traditional brokerage, you know, no one really has any interest in you doing well because it doesn't benefit anybody. But here, you know, there's definitely the winning mentality of like, I want to see the agents that I sponsor into the company do well because I have a vested interest, as do the people who are in my tiers above me. So a lot of people look and focus at the 7 tiers below them, but I would say it's more important to even look at the 7 tiers above you because these are the people who are going to be help guiding you, and they're definitely going to be the ones who dictate the experience that you have at EXP. And I'm going to get into that a little bit more as I get into the value add-ons that our group has above and beyond what EXP offers. Now, I'd like to quickly go over some of the other stuff that's included with EXP. You do get full access to KV Core, which is widely looked at as the #1 website CRM combo. This is my website right here. Totally customizable website where you can drive traffic and they can search on the IDX, see every property that's on the market in your local marketplace. It will squeeze those leads and then automatically put their information into your backend CRM where you can monitor all your leads, all your transactions, and you can set up full automation to your drip campaigns, birthday reminders, every single thing that you can imagine is in here. This program is extremely robust. And this is about an $800 a month system that you get absolutely for free when joining. You will also get access to EXP World, which I'm not going to lie, you know, the first time I popped into the virtual cloud brokerage, I thought that this was the most ridiculous thing with the avatars. But now that I've been here, you know, I understand and I can see the value in it and the fact that I could remotely log in to the office if I have any questions for broker support, accounting, even for the training. There's over 50 hours of live weekly training going on in the cloud, Monday to Friday. You can pop in during business hours and there's a live training session going on. And it's just saving agents so much time by not having to drive into the office or getting their answers quicker, and they're being able to reinvest that time back into their families, back into their business, and end up doing more deals and just run a more efficient business. Now I'd like to quickly go over what makes our group, the EXP Wolfpack, so great. So for those agents who decide to join EXP and partner directly with somebody who is in our group, you will get access to our training, mentorship, and resources all for free, including 4 weekly mastermind calls. And I'll say that these calls have literally helped me scale my business. You know, before I know that I would go weeks without speaking with anybody at my brokerage. I would almost feel like I was all alone. Where here, I am constantly engaged and plugged into my business. I'm seeing top producing agents operate at a high level, and I'm seeing what they're doing for their business, which just helps set the bar higher and motivate people and encourage people to try new things and go out there and do more deals. And we're constantly challenging each other and pushing each other in the group. You know, we ran a fitness challenge for the last 60 days where some people have actually gotten in the best shape of their lives. It's just really become a very tight-knit family. And in fact, our Tuesday call has become the biggest mastermind call in all of EXP. We average well over 100 agents per call on the Tuesday call. We've had calls up over 250 agents per call, which is massive, and it's growing every single week. Now, on top of the mastermind calls, you also get access to our Social Agent Academy, which is our online training system. And this has full training on every social media platform: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok's on the next page. And I can personally attest from doing the YouTube course myself. I have another YouTube channel with my fiance where we have over 350,000 subscribers. And I thought I knew everything there was to know about YouTube until I took this course. And I realized that I was missing out on a ton of optimization. And when you go in here, you get to see, it breaks down exactly what videos to shoot, how to shoot them, what equipment you use, how to title them, how to tag them. So when you come out of the course, you come out an experienced YouTuber rather than somebody who is going to just kind of flail and try things out and fail for 2 or 3 years until you figure out how to do it properly. We've also got the Wolfpack Hub, which is coming, where we have the top producing agents in our group breaking down their strategies, whether it's door knocking, open houses, cold calling, other social media strategies, mindset, and they're breaking down exactly what they do, how they do it, the systems and processes that they use, and you can access that in a centralized system that will be coming actually here in the next week. And we also have other additional courses on how to build your rev share organization if you want to build a massive revenue share organization, house flipping, additional social media calls. We also run 3 times a week a live Exp Explain call. So let's say you join and you have an agent who's interested in learning and what we have to offer. You simply invite them to the call, and either myself or Mike or Connor will take that call and break down everything you need to know about Exp, how it works, all the fees included, and they'll do it in more detail than I'm going over right now. That's the 1 hour call that I was referring to earlier, but we do all the heavy lifting for you. And everything that you see here, the mentorship, the 4 weekly calls, the training, the resources, everything becomes yours to pass on to anybody who wants to partner with you. So that way you have a value proposition when you go out into the marketplace. And if you want to grow your revenue share organization, people have a reason to join and partner with you versus somebody else at EXP who offers nothing. Now, that is my very quick explanation of EXP and everything you need to know. I'm going to have to check the time after I edited and all that to see how close we are to our time limit here, but I think I did it pretty good. I tried to keep it as concise and hit the major points. Obviously, there's a lot more to know, and if you are looking to join, I would definitely continue the research if you're interested in what you're hearing, and whether that is booking a one-on-one call with myself or reaching out to get access to one of our open calls. You can hit me up in the comment section below, send me an email, or go to the Calendly link below and book a one-on-one call, and then we can kind of further discussion and go over your business plan and see, how this brokerage model fits and works best for you. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.